Hey, what's up? This is Johnny Three Tears, and we are back with another edition of HU Fan Spotlight with two old school friends. Even by the hoodie, I know you've been around for a while. Very nice girls, and I've always been really fucking curious about you guys. You know, like what is this bitch's deal? Because you guys look alike, and why is that?
We are twins.
You're twins, you're sisters.
As it turns out. Yeah.
Okay, I thought one of you was the mom.
No,
No, both sisters.
though we have been asked that before.
Okay, does your mom look like you guys? I just wanted to know.
People,
Yeah?
people told us that, like at the local pharmacy and things. They say,
Okay.
yeah.
We really want to get to know our fans. People ask us questions all the time. We do press, and people will always ask, and it's very mundane for me. It's very boring. I know me pretty well. I'd love to know what it is individually that draws you to the band, what makes you Hollywood Undead fans, so to speak.
So for me, one of the first things that really struck me about you guys was how energetic you were, how passionate you were about your music. I absolutely loved it. The way that you treat your fans is unlike anything that I've ever seen.
Oh, cool.
I love that so much about you guys.
We do love our fans.
And you seem to genuinely like each other and get along.
One of the very first shows of your guys that we went to, we were both sitting outside, like we were waiting outside all day to be front and center, and we were both studying, and you guys like dedicated a song to us on stage that night to the girls that were studying outside all day.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys could have just asked. I would have told you all the shit you need to know. But next time.
Incredible.
Oh, that's
that was
cool.
incredible. Like, no one does. You don't have to do that.
You
Yeah.
never forget that.
Now, you guys mentioned school.
Yeah.
What are you guys? Are you still in school? Are you studying now, or are you done? Have you dropped out yet?
I wish I would have. I graduated from medical school in 2015.
She's a doctor.
I'm a third-year neurology resident now, so
Okay.
I have another year left.
Do you know anything about erectile dysfunction?
I mean, I know some stuff, but it's pretty far. Like it's far away enough from the brain that I'm like.
Okay. Well, there's two brains, they say. So I mean, you might want to look into that one.
That is what they say.
Because there's more problems with this.
You know what? I'll research that just for you.
Thank you. So next time, maybe I have some answers. So, are you still in school?
Yes, I'm in my third year of medical school.
So we have a doctor and a doctor-to-be, which I love. Our fan base is so eclectic. You know, we have kids in high school, 2 doctors. I'm a doctor. We're all we're all learned.
Right. We're all doctors in a way.
Right? In this circle, anyway, out there.
Right.
But it's weird knowing what we know about physiology, biology, so on and so forth, and still just walking around, you know? It's hard for me because it's like the Matrix. I see everything as a doctor. I don't look at it as a person, a regular person, you know?
Yeah.
Except for the erectile dysfunction thing. That's the one thing I don't know
That's
about
the
yet.
thing that you apparently see as a person.
I'm very curious about it, not for me, but for someone I know.
For like a friend or something.
Yeah, you can't get a boner.
Yeah.
He whines about it all the time. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I've tried everything with him. Trust me. Oh, Doc. Okay. So we've covered what you guys are into about Hollywood Undead. Now I want to get a little more detail. What is your favorite Hollywood Undead record?
Ooh. Oh my God. That's a really hard question. I'm leaning towards American Tragedy just off the top of my head right now.
That's my favorite too. And you? You know the answer now.
I mean,
I feel like she should say
like
American
I'm
Tragedy.
professional now.
Yeah.
I honestly I'm really excited to hear the rest of 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
hopefully it tops it.
Yeah.
I just feel like you guys have really evolved.
Yeah.
You know, we've been listening and seeing you guys for as many years as we have, and
True.
Yeah.
it's awesome to grow with a band.
And that's important because you don't want to change too much because there's a reason you have that connection and that fan base.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to get bored as a musician. You don't want to be like, hey, let's do this again. So it's hard to draw that line where fans go, okay, this is like still Hollywood Undead, but we've moved forward. And you're going to lose people along the way, but that's just music, you know?
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so what is your favorite song?
Honestly, I love Dark Places.
Oh, wow, okay. That's some gangster shit.
That's a great song.
But you're all G'd up.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Just to hear about what you guys have been through and overcome,
Yeah.
and still are dedicated to what you're doing.
Okay. That's very cool.
That's what we do every day.
Yeah, I'm equally impressed. I can only imagine how hard it must be to go to medical school. I mean, that's tough. That's a lot of work.
I'm equally impressed with what you guys do. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I went to medical school as well, and did the band.
And then did this.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
I'm like the band physician. You know, I check people's shit out.
Yeah, you were like running back and forth in there, like checking people, going back.
Yeah,
on
like
stage.
checking their heartbeat.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
A pulse?
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
all that.
You know what you're talking about.
Make sure they can get hard still.
You're clearly educated in this area. Yeah.
Very true. So what is your favorite song?
I don't know why, like Black Dahlia sticks out to me.
Yeah.
It's just like such a raw and passionate song, and that
Yeah.
being one of the things that I love most about you guys. I don't know why that just Just that
Okay.
song
No,
strikes
that's a
me.
great answer.
I love that song.
Black Dahlia is a great track. I mean, it's good, you know. And I think, you know, one thing from my perspective, not that my perspective matters because this is about you guys, but that's something everybody in their life goes through once. You know, that kind of heartbreak, especially that first time where it's like, you know, you think you're dying, you're dead, nothing matters.
That song really captures that.
Yeah. Well, I think at that time, I think that was something that me and Jay were both kind of going through, and that's where it all came from. So there's certainly an immaturity to it, but an honesty as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think immature people are far more honest than because they haven't learned how to lie yet.
Exactly.
Now I'm a trained fucking liar,
Yeah.
so I can't tell the truth even if I try. Okay. One more question, and this is all about you guys, nothing to do with the band. What are your goals? I know you guys, you're one doctor and one soon-to-be doctor, but that's your profession. What are your goals outside of that?
Oof.
Get married, have kids,
Well, yeah.
cure cancer.
You know, that's just the
That one's mine.
basic things.
Okay.
Taken. Okay.
No. Yeah, I mean, just like being as real as I can be and making sure that other people are as real as they can be.
Yeah.
Because I feel like not enough people acknowledge that it's okay to be who they are.
Yeah. And if everybody did that, it would be a lot easier to change the hard parts or the terrible parts about the world.
Yeah.
If we were honest about the problems. If we keep ignoring them, how are we going to fix them?
Exactly.
How about you? Oh, sorry, Sydney.
I think that my goal would be along a similar vein in that
What's up, Gemma?
I would.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Demrick dropping by the show. My boy.
I just would want to find the thing in life that I'm like the most passionate about that, you know, makes me me. And I guess it's similar to what you're saying. Like people being
Very
true
cool.
to themselves and, you know, serving other people in that way.
That's what a life's all about, right?
Hey, for real, I just walked in here. I don't know much about much, but I'll tell you what, that sounds amazing.
See?
That's
That's Demrick
real.
approved.
I had to walk in
Yeah,
and that
right.
sounds absolutely perfect.
You were inspired. You were inspired. That's,
Right on,
that's my
man.
goal for
Hey,
today.
Thanks for dropping by, bro.
Hey, just popping in and popping out.
I love that guy. I really do.
He's fantastic.
He's a great guy. If there's something out there in this world right now, obviously there's a ton of problems. What is it that you'd want to change? That comes to mind when you think, okay, if I could shift something, you know, in the physical universe, material universe, what would it be?
I think I would shift the way that some people kind of just approach interacting with others. Sometimes people are immediately prejudiced and kind of try to protect themselves, and sometimes it ends up being harmful to other people.
Yeah.
And I just kind of wish that they would approach life in a way that they are able to perceive the way that others see the world, and so they can kind of, in that way,
I like that.
be more loving.
It comes back to what you said about being real.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same kind of
Exactly.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, I would build on that and just say one of my passions is mental illness in general. I would love to reverse the stigma that we have
About mental illness.
and just seeking treatment. And
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's very cool. And I thank you guys not only for being fans of music, but for being friends. I think all of our fans are friends of ours.
Absolutely.
So this is Johnny, Erin, and Kylie. And this was another episode of HU Fan Spotlight. Stay tuned, and we'll be bringing you more. And thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.